Hello traders, and welcome to another weekend's market forecast video. So hopefully everybody's having a great weekend, and before we get started with this weekend's forecast video, we will quickly share with you two new services we are sharing with the public for purchase. So one of them is going to be a one-on-one consultation call from our side, and the other one will be an on-demand chart analysis. You can choose pretty much any market or instrument of your liking that we don't cover in our services. Of course, if you are a monthly member, you get access to all the instruments from all major markets. But of course, if you have anything in specific in demand, we can work with it and we can provide to you long-term, shorter-term forecasts. We can give you target levels. We can tell you the risks that we can see ahead and technical and fundamental analysis. And you will get also 6 months of possible updates after your initial purchase. So I will leave a link in the description below, so you can see if it's relevant to you. If you want any of our services, the additional services, you are welcome to do so. If you have any questions, you can always email us at support@roiforecast.com before you make any decision or purchase. Also, a quick reminder for those who are not subscribed to our Telegram channel, the link is also in the description. What we post there, we post regularly certain updates or certain announcements. This is useful just to open your eyes with certain things that we are sharing. We are also sharing very frequently some of our before and afters that we provide to our membership service and to our members. So it's a useful channel for you to be subscribed to and follow any notifications or announcements. So the link will be down in the description as well. So back to our weekly market forecast. So starting with the dollar index, as we usually do. As expected last week, we have said that we would expect to see some corrective moves from the dollar. This is exactly what we are seeing. So we are expecting the market to potentially come a little bit higher. There is a gap here that we can feel, and then we are expecting the market to provide us with further weakness for another move to the downside for the time being. Also worth to note that this week we might have certain moves because of the US jobs data, so keep that in mind. And this is our bias for the dollar index heading into the next week and onwards. Dollar yen, as we also explained, is not even worth to look at this one. Look at this price action, is going pretty much nowhere. The general bias was to the downside since the beginning of the year, of course, but this is a choppy market, and most likely it can remain sideways for longer before another reaction. So it could also do a double bounce right here and then make another push to the downside. But as we're explaining, this is not a trending market at the moment. The dollar, again, very choppy and sideways price action, and in our view is not worth to bother with. For the euro, as we have explained, we expected to see some volatility during this week. Nothing major. This is another pullback that we can see, and the market should be looking for a potential shift entering to this week for a major move to the upside towards the 107,500, 108 area. And this remains our bias for the euro entering the next week and new month of February. The pound also similar to the euro. We are expecting after a pullback phase right here to see another move to the upside ideally. So this will be our bias still entering the new week and new month of February. After this pullback, another move up is the higher probability scenario for the pound as well. For gold, we have finally hit a new all-time high, as we have been expecting since the end of 2024, with the secondary pullback phase right here that we expected the market to give us new all-time highs. So we do not really see any major drops in gold at the moment. So the best case scenario, if it consolidates a little bit right here before another move to the upside, the 27th of January's pivot, short-term pivot, should be able to sustain, in this case, for another major move to the upside. So overall, we see more upside in gold still entering the new month of February. However, short term, we might have some consolidation. But of course, if you know how to trade with our approach, this is a no trade zone. The buyers entered here in November and at the end of the year. Nothing more to see right here. Now we are entering in a stage of partial profit taking, and the trades have been risk-free anyway. So this is not how you trade. At this point, you are not making any decisions in this market. So if you want to do things properly, the link is in the description. We can help you out. For oil, as we expected, the market dropped to the 72 area that we have been expecting anyway. So we can see major weakness in oil at the moment. Short term, we might continue this choppiness or bounce that we can see at the moment, but ideally we need to see another move lower. We are still bearish in oil after this double correction we have seen with a high on the 15th of January 2025. So we wouldn't be interested in any moves to the upside in oil for the time being. For gas, we are not surprised to see this big drop to the downside. Our members know exactly why the $4 area was a major profit-taking area. There is no interest from the buyers at these levels, of course, and now the market is getting into a risky situation that can waste time heading into the next month. So we do not see any major moves for the time being in this market, rather than potential sideways consolidation to take place. But of course, we will see what happens moving forward. So at this point, we also kind of reached back to the major pivot we had from the 4th of December. And this entails that the market has certain points of weakness that we believe that is going to take a lot of time before the market might provide any possible shifts. And this will be a time that a consolidation can take place in the market for natural gas futures right here. From the indices, the S&P 500 SPX cash index, as we expected after a major move to the upside, the market provided us with a pullback. So this pullback can extend a little bit more in choppiness, but ideally we are still looking for another move to the upside that can follow next. So we are still looking for more upside in the S&P 500 overall. As far as we trade above the pivot from the 13th of January 2025. So short term, we can either do a double before we shift to the upside. This is also possible. So keep that in mind if you are trading the S&P 500. Finally, with Bitcoin, nothing interesting to see last week. Same sideways consolidation that we have been explaining for the short term. So the pivot is the 13th of January for the time being, and what we are seeing at the moment, it's a sideways consolidation that can take a little bit more time, but we are biased still for more upside in the near future. So as far as we trade above the 13th of January, we should see again new all-time highs. Once we have finished with this possible consolidation that is taking place right here in the 4-hour time frame. So that's it for this weekly market forecast video. Hopefully you have enjoyed it, and of course don't forget to leave us a like so we can reach out to more traders or investors. And also don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. Of course, if you are new, make sure you also check out our older videos so you can see the type of forecast we provide. And also, if you are a serious trader and you want to take your trading to the next level, feel free to check us out with the link in the description. We have a membership service that we also share trade recommendations. All relevant information is in the description, including our Telegram channel and email for contact. So hopefully we can help you out heading into the new year of 2025. As you are aware, probably if you have been around for years, you can see that unfortunately most services out there are pretty much amateur levels, but in our case we do things professionally, and all of our members actually they are able to generate what they deserve in the market, because we have a unique approach and we only take quality over quantity trades. So stay tuned. Soon we are going to also share how we started the year and what we have traded as soon as we are out of the setup that we have been for the last 2 months. So we will let you know as well. So last year you can see the results in the description with the link as well. So thank you so much for watching. We will see you soon in the next video. We are planning to release much more content entering the next week, so you guys can see much more professional content and information that should help you out in your trading journey. So enjoy the rest of your weekend and see you soon.